Welcome.
To Tasty Tuesday, the Bahamian edition.
Yes, guess where we're going tomorrow?
Nassau, the Bahamas.
So thank you to all of you, our customers and our hosts and our people who have joined our team and all of you who have supported our business last year, because that is how we earned the trip. And this year we're working on a trip to Puerto Rico. So thank you so much. We will think of all of you as we are sipping on drinks and wiggling our toes in the sand, coastally distanced.
Coastally distanced.
So if you're in the neighborhood, this is probably what we will look like.
So what's on the menu for tonight, Claire?
Well, I was looking, one of the things that really intrigues me are conch, and they are known in that area. They're in a lot of different things. I was going to make a salsa, conch salsa, but it's very similar to a shrimp one that I had done before. So this one kind of looked good to me. It's called Caribbean Shrimp Burger. So we're going to make two of them.
Okay, and I'm going to make two Bahama Mamas for my Bahama Mama right here.
Right. So we are going to get started. Very easy. We both can't see. So we're going to take these off and get started. So we are going to start out with some raw shrimp. And if you have never bought raw shrimp before, we got a 1 pound package, and it actually, with taking all the shell off, is about perfect for our half recipe that we're making, because we don't want to have any leftovers around the house, although I think Matt would love us to. So I'm just pinching and pulling and taking that off and putting the last in here. So I had went ahead and measured, weighed these, and we have just enough. So I can't even snitch. Okay, but these are raw. So we're going to take these and we're going to put them into our manual food processor, and we are going to chop these up. Just like so. Lid on, and I'll start this and then I'll hand this off to you if that's okay. All right. So this is going to get cooked up within the burgers. I'm sure if you wanted to try something else, you could. So we're going to chop these up, and we do want them not to be super fine, but we do want to chop, chop, chop. All right, so in our other manual food processor, we're going to put a couple of things. So we're going to put some red bell peppers in, some cilantro, some onion. I'm just going to cut this in half so it will chop up. Now it calls for habanero, and I'm just going to put a little part of jalapeno in because that's what I have. And it does call for some ginger and an egg. So we're going to start by chopping this up. I'll get the ginger ready. So you can just take your fine grater and rub that on here. Calls for ground. We're using fresh. And then when you do that, it smells like lemon pledge. Just so fresh. And I'm just going to bring it off the bat. Is it ready to go?
Maybe.
Okay. And I'm just going to do a little bit more. And I'm going to need the lid. So I have an extra bowl around here so I can do a bunch of different things. Okay? So I'm going to take this. And yes, these are all going to be cooked together. So fresh, so good. So we'll put an egg in, and I'm going to chop that in. mixing it together in a bowl. So shrimp and our veggies, egg, and then we need a couple other things in there. And so we're gonna put some garlic in. And we're just gonna press that out. These are pretty small. I think the garlic press is over there. You know, yep, right in there. So we're just gonna press these in. And then we're also gonna put some lime and some lime zest in. There we go. So I've been looking at some restaurants down in Nassau, and some of them sound pretty interesting with some of the seafood down there. I don't know if you're all seafood eaters, but I definitely am. Okay, so we're taking the zest of our lime, and we don't want to get the white. And once again, we're just going around, and most of it is staying on the back. There is some that is coming through. This is going to add tons of flavor right here. Okay, put that in, and I'm going to put the rest of this in. And then we're just going to squeeze the juice out of the half of this lime. There we go. So we'll put this in. So tell me who's on and if you are a shrimp eater. Making shrimp burgers, Caribbean shrimp burgers. So we have our shrimp, our veggies, and now we're going to add some breadcrumbs. If you are on a paleo diet or keto, any of those, you can use the gluten-free. If you want to use the gluten-free, there are some that will fit into your diets also. So we're just going to put in our breadcrumbs like so. And we're going to mix this up. And then we're going to form our burgers. So we have everything in there. Shrimp, panko, egg, onion, peppers, cilantro, lime, garlic, our pepper. We want to add just a little salt. And probably the unexpected is the allspice. We're going to stick that in, okay? And then we're just going to form these to make our patties. Now this is half a recipe, and it's definitely going to make some pretty big, hearty burgers for us. Smells good. Are you looking for something? Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this right onto our griddle. These are huge.
Make them a little bigger.
And it says, cook them, but don't burn them.
I would make them more at the same time.
Okay. I'm going to say we're probably going to get about 3 out of here.
That's okay. Or 4.
Or 4. Alrighty. So then the next thing that we're going to be doing is making a topping to go on these. So I'm going to put these on, and I think I will switch over to you, Dave. Do you need to get any ice?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so we're going to put these on, and I have it on the grill at 400 degrees. And this is going to cook both sides at the same time. So it's actually going to cook up quite quickly. And then we'll be able to make our slaw that's going to go on top, and then slice up our avocados to go on there.
Sorry for the lights. Okay, the Bahama Mama is a popular drink. It's been around for a long time. It was actually developed by a bartender at the Nassau Beach Hotel in the early 50s, and there's a lot of different varieties to it. The one I'm going to make for you tonight involves 4 different liquors. Involves coconut rum,
Yum.
a dark rum, yum.
Yum.
It calls for 151 proof rum. I couldn't find any. I've got 94 proof, so we're going to use that. Yum. And it also includes coffee liqueur. Those are the 4 liqueurs that we're going to use tonight. Okay, so I've got my shaker. What'd you say, Claire? Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, again, as I always do, I'm doubling the recipe, so the numbers that I'm going to spew out are for 2 drinks. So, of the coconut rum, I am going to use 1/2 ounce. Actually, it's going to be 1 ounce. 1 ounce of coconut rum.
Is that all we have?
Huh?
Oh, I thought we were out of it.
Oh, no, no, no. We're not out of it. We're not out of it. We're going to use also 1 ounce of dark rum. This one we're going to have to replenish, Claire. Dark rum is almost gone. It calls for 1/2 ounce of the 94 proof or the 151 proof if you can find it, if that floats your boat. So we're going to use that in there. So that right there is a lot of alcohol, Claire. Agree? And then we're going to put in 1/2 ounce of coffee liqueur. You can use Kahlua. Kahlua is a coffee liqueur as well. To that we add 1 ounce of freshly squeezed lemon juice and 8 ounces of pineapple juice. Like I said, there's a lot of different varieties of the Bahama Mama. This happens to be one that I ran across that is closest to the original. Developed by Mr. Greenfield or Greenland or something down in the Bahamas in the early 50s. All right, so got our glasses here, so we're going to pour some Bahama Mama in here. Make sure I have enough for 2 of them. And I do. And a little more. And that I'm going to garnish with some cherries. And there you have it. A Bahama Mama for my Bahama Mamas.
All right, I'm going to come over and
Are you going to come over and give it a whirl? Give it a try?
get a swallow.
I'm pretty sure you're going to like this.
I like it.
Yeah. It's got a hint of that coffee in there. Can you taste it?
The coffee just kind of balances everything.
Well, there you go.
Very good.
Now keep in mind, you don't have to go to the Bahamas to try this. You can make this at your leisure at home. It's a nice, refreshing, fruity drink. So, enjoy. Back to the burgers.
All right, our burgers are done. I'm just kind of warming them as we finish this up. So we're going to make a slaw. So we're just using a cup of the broccoli coleslaw that you can get at the store. I'm going to dump that in. And we need some mayo, which is already measured out. So 1.5 tablespoons there. Let's do another. Alrighty. And we're going to put some honey in. And you know what? Just for all of you, I measured the honey.
What?
I measured the honey. So I'm going to press that in. So it's about a teaspoon. Gives it that little nice, sweet taste. Alrighty. And you know what? I think I'm going to put in a little bit of lime just because I have it. just a little squeeze of it, just to give it some nice citrus flavor. And then we're gonna put in some mango. And I am just peeling this. This is actually gonna be discontinued. We do have another peeler that's still in the catalog, but I love this one. So I only need half. So I did cut, and now I'm just gonna cut down, and then I'm gonna cut across, and then I'm gonna cut across again. So I have these nice squares. Okay, so I'll just do it this way. This holds it nice and stiff. And so I have these nice cubes, and then I'm just gonna cut down like this and mix that all in. Yum. This is gonna taste so nice and fresh and really bring out that shrimp taste. Mango and shrimp together are so, so delicious. Okay, and then we need some green onions that we are chopping up. And we're just gonna take these two and we're gonna chop them up and in our manual food processor. Do you mind just rinsing that a little, please? Okay, so I throw those in, and we'll get those all chopped.
Oh, you need light too.
I do. I need it. And the last thing that we're going to need is avocado to slice on top. So this is really a simple slaw to put right on top.
Go.
Okay. There we go. So we're going to get that chopped up. And I'm just going to take a knife, and this is a beautiful avocado. Beautiful. And I'm going to scoop it out with a spoon, and then we're just going to put it into our quick slice and have these really nice slices ready to go. Just like that. All right, so here we go. We're mixing this up. Mayo, honey, slaw, mango. If you want to, you could chop that mango. And we're gonna put our chopped green onions in here. We're gonna add just a little bit of salt and pepper right in. And then we're gonna put this together for you. Somebody's watching, but I can't see who it is from here, Dave.
Debbie Parks.
Love Debbie, welcome. Okay, so do you mind mixing that up? And I have just some burger buns. Of course, you can get fancy ones if you like. We are cleaning out the house before we leave. And we have our shrimp burgers. We're going to put right on there. And then we're just, I'll do two right away. And then we're going to take our slaw and put a spoonful of that right on top. Oops, I might have to eat that. Like so. And then we're going to put a little bit of avocado on the top. Man, so this says it makes 4. I think it makes, or it says it makes 2. I think it makes 4 servings. This is a lot of slaw too. But it might be delicious just to eat. And then just put these right on top. And you have your Caribbean shrimp burger. I know you love avocado, don't you, Dave?
Sure.
Here we go.
Can always take them off.
That's right. There you go. So thank you. Next Tuesday, hopefully we'll make it back. We will join you again.
We will.
And hopefully we'll have learned some recipes while we're down there that we can share with you. But to all of you, thank you so much for joining us. And thanks for all that you do with our business, participating, and you're just wonderful customers, and I really appreciate you. Thank you.
So we'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.